This beautiful plant is the mudjar tree, or Nutzia floribunda. It's found only in this specific southwestern region of Western Australia, and for local Indigenous, the Noongar, it is especially sacred.
It's intertwined with the process of where your spirit goes after you pass away.
When the tree is in flower, that is when the spirits are sitting on the tree.
It's a plant that we wouldn't touch, disrespect, or sit underneath.
It certainly is not bush food.
So you can imagine their surprise when mudjar appeared as an ingredient in locally produced gin.
We had stopped at a restaurant. I was looking through the menu and I happened to see Nutzia floribunda and Christmas tree on the menu in one of the gins. My heart sank.
Esther is talking about this sunset gin from small Margaret River-based distillery Sou'wester Spirits. Sou'wester, referring to the mudjar by its colonial name of Western Australian Christmas tree, boasts that the plant adds a deliciously sweet feminine character to their gin and that it, quote, tastes like Christmas in a bottle. It also claims mudjar to be bush tucker. It's been on sale since late 2019, but lately it's caused a huge stir.
I guess I was more upset and frustrated.
I was incredibly shocked. I did break down and cry.
As Sou'wester Spirits social media flooded with outcry, the company was accused of burying its head in the sand.
Comments were suddenly being deleted, posts were being shut off, accounts were being blocked.
And early last week, after copping days of online abuse, they posted a statement recognising the public's anger.
We acknowledge this is a sacred tree to the Noongar people of Australia. We did bear that in mind and treated it with the respect it deserves. We would like to take this opportunity to advise that we consulted with the Department of Environment Protection. We also researched the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act to ensure this tree was not listed on the threatened flora of Australia.
So the Department of Environment or Department of whatever, that's not Aboriginal people. That's not traditional owners. That's not good enough.
The Sou'wester statement went on to detail the mudjar blossom used in the gin was obtained from a tree on an associate's private property.
That doesn't matter. You can say it's private property, but that plant still has connection to our spirituality. The statement was really a non-apology. I just don't think they had any willingness to understand or to grow in this circumstance.
Speaking to the project, a Sou'wester spokesperson said,
It was our intention to honour the tree and certainly not to upset anyone. We regret that the usage of the Nutzia flower in the Christmas tree gin has caused sadness among the Noongar community.
The social media attention also placed scrutiny on another WA gin brand, West Winds, who acted swiftly to atone for the use of mudjar in their products.
With immediate effect, the West Winds Gin Distillery will cease to use Christmas tree seeds in our production process. We want to work hard to acknowledge and respect the country we work on, and will continue to educate the West Winds Gin team about Indigenous culture and law.
It's one of those things that so easily could have been avoided. There are plenty of elders and community leaders down that way that would happily talk about these things.
They would have straight away told this company that it is inappropriate, and that would have saved a lot of drama.
And I think it's important to also work with these people throughout the entire process. So not just bring them in for a consultation for 5 minutes in the beginning of, yes, you can use that plant, no, you can't use that one, but walk through the entire creation, development process with these people. And then you're going to end up with an authentic product.
Sou'wester told us it will consult with local Indigenous organisations in the future and will no longer produce Sunset Gin. Remaining bottles, however, are still on the shelves.
I definitely won't be purchasing it. It depends on if you want to mess with bad spirits.
So there's obviously been a huge social media pile-on. I don't think anyone really needs to add to that. But clearly the makers of Sou'wester say that they have got the ball rolling. They've contacted the Underlup Association and they're going to be liaising with those community groups in the future about all the products that they put out. There's also a board that is being set up, a prescribed body corporation from local Indigenous communities who would be which would be the organisation to work with on this sort of thing going forward. I think, a lot of us are on a journey of learning, and always trying to understand more. And, I've learned something tonight. And, perhaps going forward, everyone, that's making this sort of thing will think more about the origins of it.
Yeah, definitely.